Welcome back, everyone. My name is Alex Anthony, and you're watching Free Card Giveaway episode 20. This is a big day for me, guys. I am so excited that we're at episode 20. It's a pretty big milestone. I'm so grateful for everyone that's made this possible. We are doing our giveaway today. It's going to be for this Astral Radiance booster box. And we're going to run this contest for either 4 weeks or 500 subscribers. I just can't believe we are at these numbers right now. It's just so grateful to you all to enter this contest. Just make sure you're sub to the channel, like this video, and then comment down below. The comment topic is usually something pretty specific, but I thought I'd keep it extremely general today. I just want to know, what is one of your favorite things? Ooh, double Hisui Basculin. What is one of your favorite things about Pokemon? Just in general. It can be anything. We'll always love this Rapidash, the artwork from Winger, and the Obsidian field to start the game off. Beautiful. I just want to know, like, for me, I would just say Legends Arceus, one of my favorite things about Pokemon. So let me know what's one of your favorite things about Pokemon. And as always, if you know anyone who has not subbed to the channel yet, please send them this way. And if you do, have them comment your name down below and you will get an extra entry into this contest. So we're going to run this, like I said, for 4 weeks or 500 subs, and we will have 4 winners for this Astral Radiance booster box. And just in case you are not into Astral Radiance, the newest set, I do have other booster packs as well. So not just this, but we have every Sword and Shield booster pack in English. We also have Team Up in English, and then we have Japanese packs as well. And if you are not interested in Astral Radiance, I can sub out some of these other packs at a different rate. Not every pack is worth the same, so just letting you know the options that we have. So I thought that was a pretty decent giveaway to follow up last month. We had a really nice over 1 booster box giveaway, and I wanted to continue with that quantity because you guys have been so awesome. So I want to give back in every way that I can, and that's about the max that I can do right now, but hopefully we get to bigger and better things eventually. So for you folks today, I've got a pretty good mail day, the biggest mail day that I've ever done. It's gonna be over $525 worth of cards, and I just thought I'd get right into them. I've got 8 different cards today to show you guys, and they will go increasingly in price, but not necessarily of hyper quality, because I think these are all awesome. So it's not like really a ranking of, oh, my least favorite card and my most favorite card, but it does kind of rise in price. Starting off, we have a beautiful rainbow holographic background with the older style hollow pattern Rapidash. It is from the EX era and the Fire Red and Leaf Green set. So I definitely missed out on these cards way back when, because I had just given up Pokemon right around there. I had stopped playing around the original Ruby. I literally halfway through it, and I was like, I guess I'm kind of good with Pokemon. And I just stopped because to me it was all the same. Like, I was looking for something a little bit different than just the same Gen 2. And you know, I was getting older at the time, and it was just a different time. So this was right around when I had left. Oh, there's that angle. You get all the colors with that one. And this was not a very expensive card. This was only like a $18 card. And I thought that was just really beautiful to get and to embody, Pokebody, the older era, that kind of picking up where I left off. Before we get into our next card, in case you folks are looking for some extra content after this, we've got a lot of people in my Poke Friends list at the bottom of my YouTube page. One of my oldest Poke friends is KittenCatAubrey and KittenCatAubreySales. They helped sponsor our last set of giveaways, so massive thank you to them. Go check out their YouTube and TCGPlayer for openings, awesome prices, just incredible people, absolutely fantastic people. You'll definitely enjoy what you see on their channel. Very entertaining stuff, so it's always a great watch. So swing by their channel, let them know that Alex Anthony sent you. Next card, Feraligatr Delta Species. So this was from the, I want to say, let me check, it was from the Dragon Frontier set. So any Delta Species card I will always love. So Feraligatr, of course, awesome Johto Gen 2 Pokemon, but we've got it with the electric type. To me, Delta Species is like the original, how do you say, like the Alolan and the Galarian, like were the, variants, the regional variants, I guess that was the term I'm looking for. So I love, when I went back and I just saw that these cards existed, I was really excited because I just never knew. I've started to collect the ones that I can because some of these are really crazy expensive. And yeah, so this one was not. This one was pretty reasonable. It was 20 bucks near mint, and I think that's awesome. Oh yeah, then Rapidash was also near mint. There's only one card in this list today that is lightly played, and that'll be coming up shortly, but these were all purchased recently, except for the near mint, or the lightly played one from TCGPlayer. So beautiful holographic, beautiful yellow border. Love the different typing. For Alligator, definitely a favorite of mine. Just anything Gen 2 is incredible. I mean, my favorite starter was Cyndaquil Typhlosion, but I still love all Gen 2 Pokemon, you know, for the most part. If you folks haven't checked out the last video on Free Card Giveaway episode 19, definitely go check that out. In there, I had some really awesome gifts, especially one from Pokemon Father and Son, Tim and Nathan. So they also have a YouTube channel. Really awesome people. Just some of the coolest support that we've had. We also have a Discord in which we're doing monthly Discord giveaways. So if you go into our Discord, there's a little giveaway section. Just put one post in there and you'll get entered into our Discord giveaway as well. We're doing 6 booster packs for the month of June. But you can talk with myself, all of these people that I mentioned, Tim and Nathan, really awesome people. So they are always in the chat, very, very kind. And I mentioned them because they've given a lot of support and just really appreciative of everything that they've done. And I'm always happy to see them upload because it's really great watching them. Nathan's a really cool kid, and just seeing his energy for the TCG in general and just getting his hits, which he does get a lot of. And actually, you know, Tim's been pulling some fire too recently. It's just great to see them both appreciating the hobby from their own perspectives. Tim's more my age. Nathan, I think, is 6 right now. And yeah, it's just been really awesome watching them and being friends with them. So go check out Tim and Nathan at Pokemon Father and Son. Next up, we have a Dark Houndoom. I almost didn't get this card. Nice little swirl right next to the Houndoom. I didn't even notice that at first, honestly. But now that I get it in the camera, in the lighting, it's much more clear. So this was one of those purchases when I was kind of looking through someone's store, and they had a few other cards that I wanted, and then I saw this one, and it was the main reason why I almost didn't buy this, because this is a $45 card, and it's actually, is this one? Let me see. No, this is actually also lightly played. My mistake. I forgot. I have 2 lightly played in the list. So this is my second lightly played. And for near mint, it was even more expensive. I'm like, geez. So for lightly played, $45. And I thought it was pretty decent condition for lightly played. There's really nothing going on with the back, like no whitening, no this, no that. Just a couple of, like, I think maybe kind of scratches you can kind of see here if you get like really up close. But regardless, it's still a beautiful card. And at first I was like, you know, Dark Houndoom. I like that anything dark or light I think is really cool, just kind of special touch to the Pokemon. But the fact that Houndoom just wasn't one of my favorites, you know, I like good boys, I like good dogs. And it was like, okay, you know, darkness, okay, fine. But the main reason why I got this card is because, similar to the Feraligatr, this is not a darkness type. I mean, I know in the game, Houndoom is darkness fire, but usually it's portrayed as a darkness type. So when I saw this as a fire type, I was like, oh yeah, I like that. That's a little different. That's a little newer. So this is from the Neo Destiny set. And also, you know, I just loved all the Neo cards. They really, for me, and this is, once again, I'm always showing my age in these videos, but the Neo set is always going to be the hot new set for me. It's like just seeing those Gen 2 Pokemon, because when you grow up on Gen 1 and when that original 151 is kind of all you know for a couple of years, and then when they have this next set, so from, you know, the original 151 will always be the original 151, and everything else will always, for lack of better terms, kind of just be DLC. So this is like the first set of DLC, and man, they hit it on the head. Like everything that they did for the next 251, I believe they got it up to, it just felt like a pure continuation. It was perfect. I absolutely loved every moment of it. Like Johto just felt like part 2 of my amazing Kanto experience, and I didn't even notice that awesome swirl to begin with, so that's really cool too. Very big fan of this Dark Houndoom. I'm glad that I kind of took a bit of a risk in buying this, because it wasn't my number one, like, oh yeah, I gotta go get this card. I just saw it was an afterthought and impulse buy, you could say, and I'm glad that it worked out the way it did. Quick shout out to my man Ozzy at Oscorp. Hashtag get Ozzy to 200. He just passed like 150. He went from, you know, 80 to 90 to 100 to 150, boom, quick. So it's been awesome seeing the growth. And now we were just joking around the other day, and it's now that we're gonna move the hashtag get Ozzy to 200, because that should be an awesome goal. Super cool dude. We've been learning the TCG together a little bit. He does really frequent box openings, box challenges, you know, either by himself, with a homie, with the family. So you're gonna get a lot of great content, great edits. You know, he gets all the good stuff in there for you. So definitely go check out Ozzy at Oscorp. He is one of the OG Poke friends. Huge shout outs to Ozzy. The next card I have up is Gengar, first edition from Fossil. also lightly played, and the main reason why I'm including this card today and that it's so special to me is that this is from my original collection. Yes, folks, really this is from the original DLC, because base set is the true original Pokemon cards that we experienced, and then the DLC number 1 was Jungle, and this is DLC number 2 with Fossil, but this I pulled myself over 20 years ago. I did not put it in the sleeve. That's why it looks so, yeah, I'm actually really proud of how this card looks. For having me be as reckless with my cards, and these were unsleeved for years in a cabinet in like my room, so they just sat there. Humidity in New England is a little crazy, but for house, you know, how good this card's looking. Okay, little down there. Maybe move it to moderate or lightly played. No, I said lightly played. What's the next one? Moderately played? Nah, this is lightly played in my heart. Hey, to me this card is perfect in my heart, but I just thought it was a really cool opportunity. I don't have a ton of cards that I can showcase from my original childhood. I have some that I'm saving. I got one heavy hitter that I'm saving, but this I thought was a cool card because it's actually really funny. I didn't even really know that I had this, and I was just looking through my collection like the third, fourth time. I'm like, wait a minute, I have a Gengar? That's first edition? And it's holographic? Because you could get the Gengar in non-holographic as well, you know, with the Fossil. That was not a guaranteed holo. Like, the only guaranteed holos of the original set were from base set, because after that in Jungle and in Fossil, they started doing the non-holo rare, which was a huge bummer. It was so unfun to get a non-holo rare. But the fact that we could collect more cards then kind of did make it more fun, so it was hit or miss. But I always loved Gengar. Haunter is probably one of my more preferred Pokemon. I think me and my homie Ryan, we were talking not too long ago, it's just, we didn't really love the feet aspect of Gengar. And then I've heard on like a kind of Pokemon theory video, I'll post it like right here, Gengar was supposed to be like potentially the alternate variant to Clefairy, Clefable, with just the way that it's like shaped in this and that. And I have had a newfound appreciation for Gengar after seeing that analogy, because they really do look very like the yin and yang of the good and evil. So, but yeah, as you can see, I got the Haunter back there. I've always been a huge fan of that line. So yeah, I thought that the Gengar was a really cool card to showcase today. Let's see. Okay, next up on the list, I've got 8 cards today. I know I didn't say they're all necessarily Pokemon cards, so I did slide one Dragon Ball card in here because it's a very hype card. I hope you all love it. It's if you like Dragon Ball, and especially if you like Dragon Ball Super, you are going to like this card. Before I flip this over real quick, shout out to Aria and the whole family at Aria Quinn Plays. Another amazing stream over the weekend. You guys have been doing awesome, crushing it with the uploads, killing it on the Discord. You guys are just fantastic. So really glad that I was able to meet all of these people so far that I mentioned, you know, not meet, but once you talk with people enough, you know, through Discord, through this and that, I feel like you do know them enough to say that you've met them. So I'm very honored to meet them. Hopefully we can get a meetup actually going IRL soon, because I'm going to be taking a little drive across country, and I might stop and see them while I am on the trip. So huge shout out to Aria Quinn and the whole family. Go check out their channel and check out their live streams usually during the weekends, and then stop in their Discord and say hello. So this card here is my favorite part about the Dragon Ball cards is they have a gold stamp type deal. Like, you know, Pokemon has really cool holo patterns and the texturing, and they have texturing too on these, but they really have this gold stamp that makes these cards pop. And what character would be the best gold stamp card? I mean, we've had some really cool ones so far, but to me, the best character to showcase the gold would have to be Golden Frieza. The Gold Frieza. This is from the Galactic Battle set, which is the very first set of the Dragon Ball Super cards. Actually, Galactic Battle. It's basically their, you see the 01, that is their 01 set. So this is from that set, and I was never able to get a base set booster box from Pokemon, so I thought, okay, well, I'm getting into these Dragon Ball Super cards, I'll get, you know, that kind of base set type deal. And this is the third rarest / most expensive card at in that set. So I kind of viewed it as their, you know, the Charizard would be the Goku, which you folks will see someday. Then there is a Broly, which is kind of like the Blastoise, you know, the first, second card, and this is kind of like the Venusaur. You know, it's the third most expensive, third rarest, although this one coming in at 105 currently you can get it for, is a little more expensive than a base set Venusaur, and just truly showcasing the gold and the beauty of the artwork and the character. I'm trying to get it without getting the light, sorry. There we go. Yeah, just get in here, we can get that extra layer of light over it because it does kind of blind the card, but it's tough to pick up how beautiful this is. You really just got to get these cards in person and look at their true textured beauty, see how the gold stamp makes it pop. It's like a VMAX with the rainbowy kind of background, but yeah, I still haven't learned how to play this game yet, but I have been picking up some of the cards that I think are just cooler looking, and when I saw this card, I'm like, oh, I have to have it. I really enjoyed Dragon Ball Super. It's not like the best, but you know, after getting GT, like Super was so welcome and so appreciated in my opinion. So I thought that Golden Frieza would be a really cool way to show off some of the higher end cards, you can say, in the Dragon Ball Super set. And that will be the other one for this one. I don't want to include too many of those. And a huge reason why I even got into those Dragon Ball cards is actually AJ at AJ Cards. Just got over 500 subs. Congrats to AJ. So go check him out. Give him some support. He did a really good opening of a Realm of the Gods booster box. Does a lot of shorts, this and that. For whatever reason, he didn't think his opening was good. You did a good job, my man. So keep it up. You've been pumping it out. Always an inspiration because you get so much content done. And yeah, for me, that consistency is really key. So keep it up, my man. I really am always looking forward to seeing your stuff. Even though I do miss a lot of my friends' things, I always try to get back to it in the end. So this card here is Rayquaza V alternate art. I recently had to just kind of bite the bullet and start picking up some singles from Evolving Skies because I just am not going to pull them. I'm not going to pull them, and I've accepted that. And I'm not going to open up a ton of packs. I'm not, I just can't do it, Ozzy. I'm going to leave it to you, my man. You're the pack opener, man. I will open some, you know, like very little. Like maybe, I think I've opened more Evolving Skies than maybe any set of the modern era, maybe like 50, 60 packs, because I've tried to pull some of those awesome alternate arts. I got Noivern V alternate art, which is, you know, pretty cool, but it wasn't, you know, any of the alt arts that I was looking for. So I decided to start picking up some of the singles, and I thought Rayquaza V with, I want to say that's the Zinnia, is one of the few that I have gotten recently, and had to get in the hard case and just showcase off today. The alternate arts on Evolving Skies are always just going to be something a little bit extra special. I don't know why they made that set so good. It's kind of crazy to look at when you have, you know, Rebel Clash and Darkness Ablaze, and even Vivid Voltage is really heavily carried by one character. Battle Styles didn't really have a ton that people liked, and this one card is, you know, a lot more popular than a lot of those sets put together. So kind of funny how stacked they just decided to make Evolving Skies, but this is one of the more stacked cards of the set, and it's not even in the top, I would say 5 for sure, but it might not even be in the top 10 most expensive. I think it's probably like that range, like 7 or 8. But yeah, this card comes in at about $70 right now if you're trying to get one of these. So nothing too crazy, because there are some in this set that are just, you know, ridiculous, but Rayquaza V alt art is awesome. Newer channel, real quick, go check out Epic Eric. He's been doing some really cool drawings, got his pack openings, and just a new PokeTuber. So it's always great to give love and support and show the people who have given you support some extra love back. So go check out Epic Eric. Please give him a follow. Just any little bit helps. Like, just clicking that button. I mean, I'm not saying this for me. I'm saying this for him right now, folks. Like, just getting that little click. Just like go through a couple videos, click that like. It means so much to someone who creates content to just see those little numbers go up. Even just one person, one nice comment, one thing. And once again, this is for him. So go any extra. But it takes energy. I get that. To be extra kind, to be extra energy positive, this and that, it's not easy for any human at any point in time, and I fully get that. So all I'm saying is, not for me, but if you guys have any extra energy, any extra love today, right now, go give it to my man Eric. Help that channel get up there. So it helps the content, it helps the next generation, it helps everyone grow and keep the whole thing going. So if you got any extra love today, give it to my man Eric. For our next card, second to last card, we got only one card more after this, is Espeon GX Shiny. I had to find some way to slip in my Espeon again. If you folks haven't seen a few of my other videos, Espeon is my favorite evolution. It was Jolteon growing up, And then when I saw Espeon in Gen 2, I was like, that's just going to have to be my favorite, because Psychic type was my favorite. And seeing Psychic get the evolution, and now the shiny is just, at first when I saw the shiny Espeon, I was like, I don't like it. It's weird. It looks like an alien. And now that I look at it even more, the weirder it is. It's absolutely right. Very weird. But the more I look at it, the more weird it gets. And I somehow like it more for that reason. So the shiny Espeon GX, because we don't have a shiny Espeon in the Sword and Shield era, as far as I'm concerned. Correct me if I'm wrong, if I can get myself a shiny Espeon. I know we don't have one in the V, and I know we didn't get one in like Shining Fates, so I think this is the closest we can get to having a shiny Espeon at the moment. So my favorite evolution, and this isn't that expensive of a card actually, it comes in at $50 for a near month, so pretty, you know, I mean, it's expensive for a single Pokemon card, absolutely, but in comparison to some of the other cards, like the last card, it's very reasonable, very reasonable. So before I get into that last card, I only have one more shout out for today. Amion and Chloeon, some awesome new friends that I am sorry guys, I haven't been in Discord in the last couple days. I've been very low energy and just haven't really wanted to be, I haven't, like I mentioned before, you know, not everyone has that energy at all point in times. So I just haven't had the energy to kind of hop on and chat with people, even though it always makes me happy to do so. They've been very kind and welcoming into their community. So huge shout out to Amion and Chloeon. I will catch you all on the Discord ASAP, because it is always a pleasure to hang out with you guys. And it's, yeah, always so fun to meet new friends in the community. So go check out their channel, do openings. They do some TCG online stuff. I was trying to get their whole crew kind of caught up a little to speed with the standard rotation, but they've got some pretty cool decks going. Hashtag Bolton is the best boy, and you'll see that if you check out their videos. So any Bolton fans out there, go check out Amion and Chloeon for sure. I know she would love to hear that. And for our final card, so you guys saw my favorite evolution, and I mentioned that my second favorite is Jolteon, or well, I mentioned my first favorite was Jolteon. That moved to second. So there's still, you know, a bunch left. So my third favorite, and this was a card when following a theme before, I was like, well, I kind of have to start completing this set. And it's, you know, nothing too crazy, but it's kind of up there. So I'm trying to finish off Evolving Skies for the cards that I want, at least. I'm not going to do a full master set, but for the cards that I want, and I was definitely going to need a Sylveon VMAX alternate art. There's just no way that I could go without getting one of these. There's no way that I was going to pull it. Once again, it's a very hard set to try to, I mean, ask Ozzy. He's opened, I want to say 20 plus boxes, and I know he's still got a few cards away for the master set. So I'm not going to be into the 20 plus boxes, especially because I don't get them for like that. I had to pay too much for mine. Well, actually, I got mine for a reasonable deal, but I've always paid market price for my stuff, basically, is what I'm getting at. So for market price, I can never open that much. But so I thought I would get this Sylveon VMAX, you know, instead of buying a booster box, why not just, you know, spend that damn near that amount on the single card. This is a $135 card. And this may be one that I keep. Some of these that I get for the video, I'm going to probably sell afterwards just to help, you know, keep the whole process going. But when it comes to some of my favorite Pokemon, and Sylveon is definitely one of my favorites, I would like to probably hold on to some of these for long term. But this is one of my favorite cards from Evolving Skies, honestly. The more I look at it, the more I love it. I couldn't even tell at first that there were 3 EVs in here, a little EV chilling up top on the table. Of course, you got the front one, but these VMAX alternate arts with just how many Pokemon they squeeze into the whole picture is truly impressive. The art is awesome. I will always appreciate these. These were kind of my intro back into the TCG as a whole. You know, the GX cards, the EX cards are all incredible, but the Vs and the VMAX and the Sword and Shield era will be my return to Pokemon as a whole, so I will always have a very special place in my heart for that. And that brings us to over $525 in a mail day, folks. So within just 8 cards, we were able to accomplish that. Thank you all so much. You are my last shout out for the video. I just am so thankful for you all being here, for you all allowing me to do this. I am just so appreciative of every person that I've met, of every person who has just supported me whatsoever in this journey, be it through watching the videos, kind words, this or that. I am so appreciative of every person, and I really can't thank you all enough for being here. So hope you all have an amazing rest of your night, day, or whenever you're watching this. I love you all so much. I appreciate you all so much, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.